Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some news. We're going to talk about NFL and NBA for this. Really, the only really new stuff I have really here. There's really nothing else for like MLB, wrestling, NASCAR, nothing other than that. And pretty much all my videos other than this will be basketball. I'm doing 3 ranked college games tonight, 2 NBA games. Huge college games. Obviously, Kentucky plays and the Warriors play the Thunder, so really 2 big games for my teams. And I'll do Sixers, Celtics, but let's get this news video. Now, let's start with the NFL. So, start with Adam Schefter. So, former NFL star Antonio Brown was returning Tuesday to Miami, facing an attempted murder charge stemming from a May shooting where I believe, I forgot what it was, I think he was at some party, and he got the some security guard's gun and shot it, and his lawyer with his lawyer filing a not guilty plea on his behalf. The guy's a whack job. Most NFL players go on to live good lives instead of whatever Antonio Brown's had. I don't know if it's CTE or if the dude is just a whack job. I guess not guilty stand your ground, I guess, but he really went from the end zone to the courtroom. He really ruined his life for some streamers, dude. It's not worth it. If he is found guilty, I don't know how much time he's looking at. Someone could look that up. I don't know. He probably is guilty, but they always say they're not guilty. So heading to week 11 with the playoff picture, the Colts and Eagles have the best records in their conference. Currently will be the 1 seeds. The wild card matchups, if the playoffs started today, would be Jaguars, Broncos, Bills, Patriots, Chargers, Steelers, Packers, Seahawks, Bears, Lions, and Rams, Bucks. If you showed this to someone at the beginning of the season, they would just start laughing at you. My lord. The Giants, they signed tight end Zach Davidson and kicker Ben Sauce to the practice squad. A 4th kicker, Young Wei Koo, is on the practice squad but kicked Sunday versus Chicago. Jude McAdamany is an international roster exemption on the practice squad. Graham Gano has a neck injury. How many kickers do they have, my lord? You know Jude however you say his last name, he's not going to see the field again this season. You might as well just keep Koo. He kicked well. I don't know why you need another kicker. You might as well just cut Graham Gano while you're at it. The dude's made of fucking glass at this point. The Bills made some roster moves. They signed Mecole Hardman Jr. to the practice squad, released Christian Wilkerson and defensive end Kingsley Jonathan, and they placed Landon Jackson on injured reserve. Oh no, I'm on injured reserve. The Cowboys, they've officially activated linebacker Demarion Overshown, PUP, and defensive back Siobhan Revel from the NFI list. So those 2 are back. Oh man, into that defense. Hopefully, at least, not expecting some elite defense now, but I at least hope they're actually at least decent. Even though season's probably cooked. At least we're getting 2 defensive players back. That hopefully can make a difference. Well, I mean, Demarion Overshown has. We'll just see what happens coming off a major injury. The Packers, Elton Jenkins got hurt last night. They officially placed him on injured reserve and signed Christian Welch from the practice squad to their active roster. So some help is on the way for the Steelers. Free agent corner, Sante Samuel Jr. signing with the Steelers practice squad per source. Top 25 free agent in March. Samuel recovered from spinal fusion surgery in time for the season's second half. Now he gets a new start with Pittsburgh. This could be a W signing, possibly, but I don't know if it's going to really help him that much. Yeah, that should help your offense that scored 3 points until garbage time. Yeah, I think Sante Samuel Jr.'s, some help for the defense, but can he play receiver? Can he play receiver too? The Rams are wearing their midnight mode uniforms for Sunday's game versus Seahawks. For a what? 4 p.m. game? Should be prime time, but whatever. I don't want to watch the Eagles after what they did last night, but yeah, they'll be on fucking prime time again. Oh yes, I'm so excited to watch that. Bucs running back Josh Williams suspended 6 games without pay for violating the NFL's performance-enhancing substances policy. He will be eligible for reinstatement on Tuesday, December 22nd, following the Buccaneers' Week 16 game against the Carolina Panthers. Who? Who? Does this dude even play? Your guess is as good as mine, whoever the fuck Josh Williams is. Jaguars, Travis Hunter underwent surgery to repair his LCL, which will sideline him for the remainder of the season. There was no additional damage beyond his LCL. The procedure was done by Dr. Cooper and Dr. Kaplan in Dallas. He's expected to return to full football activities within 6 months. That sucks. But the Jaguars officially announced he's out for the season, so he'll be sidelined for the next 6 months. The Raiders signed Jamin Davis to active roster from the practice squad, placed Jackson Powers Johnson on injured reserve. So, I think on a podcast, the Adam Schefter podcast, he said a potential return date for Joe Burrow could be Week 14 at Buffalo. Like, I don't know if he should return, dude. They're not going to make the playoffs. There's no point in him coming back. That offensive line is shit, and they're not making the playoffs, and their defense is like one of the worst in the league. There's no point. New England the Patriots Northeastern uniforms they'll be wearing on Thursday Night Football versus the Jets. I mean, they're fine. Actually, they kind of look better than I thought. So, they actually look good. Elton Jenkins last night suffered a lower leg fracture in his lower leg during their loss to the Eagles, their center, so he's going to be out probably the rest of the season. Or at least damn near the whole season. So let's get to JP football here, see what little things we have here. Eagles corner Jay Alexander stepping away from football. Man, what the fuck happened to him after he left Green Bay? What in the hell happened to Jair Alexander? He's decided to step away from football and try to focus on getting himself right physically and mentally before deciding on his future. Maybe he just needs to get his surgery, but hopefully he gets better. Hopefully he can get right mentally with whatever's going on. So let's get some NBA news. Let's start with Shams Charania. So Phoenix Suns guard Jalen Green will be reevaluated in 4 to 6 weeks with a right hamstring injury. Sources tell ESPN. Man, Jalen Green's already hurt. First game back, and he's already hurt. He played 2 games and now he's hurt. So, let's talk about the big story, really, with the NBA. Nico Harris. So, the Dallas Mavericks and owner Patrick Dumont, they were, this tweet was about 10:20 this morning. They were expected to fire general manager Nico Harris at a 10 a.m. Central Time meeting on Tuesday, sources tell Shams and Tim McMahon. Let's get the next tweet. The Mavericks are firing Nico Harris 9 months after the jarring and stunning Luka Doncic trade, a move for which Dumont took accountability and accepted as a mistake. Yeah, no shit, pal. As a mistake in a courtside interaction with a fan on Monday night. And this doesn't bring Luka back. Fuck Nico Harris. Took him 9 months to realize this is one of the worst trades of all time. Trading fucking Luka for Glass AD and who the fuck else they traded for. Took 9 months to realize that was the biggest mistake in their franchise. And the Mavericks and Patrick Dumont have 10:30 a.m. Central Time meetings to appoint executives Michael Finley and Matt Riccardi to lead basketball operations in interim. And then they put out their Mavericks owner, Patrick Dumont, put out a letter to Dallas fans after they fired GM Nico Harris. I figured he was going to get fired eventually, and he got fired. I mean, that trade was terrible when you immediately saw the news. So I'm not surprised at all. So let's see all y'all from NBA Central. People around the league expect the Mavericks to test the trade market for Anthony Davis. If they traded Anthony Davis, oh my god, that makes the trade even worse. Imagine being a Mavs fan right now. It's just so brutal. The Kings are reportedly gearing up for a full rebuild and plan to explore trades for Zach LaVine, Domantas Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, and others. They thought being the Sacramento Bulls would work. Can't believe the Kings saw DeRozan and LaVine in Chicago and were like, yeah, let's try that again. It didn't work. Shocking. They might as well just try and rebuild, get draft picks. Rebuild, get those draft picks. So, Patrick Dumont, he purportedly took accountability for trading Luka and admitted it was a mistake during a conversation with a fan wearing a Doncic Lakers jersey at last night's game against the Bucks. Franchise pretty much ran by Hitler and Stalin, bro. How was it a mistake when you all collectively agreed and talked about it? Nico's like, well, I think I done a really good job here. There's no regrets on the trade. Draymond, he came to the Nico Harris's defense, saying we never truly got to see the roster he built at full strength. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. For coming off a finals appearance, then trade your superstar for an injury-prone all-star and trash you not a good GM. Shut up. Mavericks personnel reportedly felt that playing at home was harder than being on the road because of the overwhelming Fire Nico chants. First team ever to have stadium pulse at home games, bro. I'm in tears. But yeah, that's really all the news for NFL and NBA, so that's really all I got to say here. So leave a like, subscribe for more. Till next time out. Peace.